Hello, friends, and welcome back to part 3. It's been a couple days, given me an opportunity to watch parts 1 and 2, and I've learned some stuff about what I do. And I also haven't done some stuff that I promised I'd do in part 1, like introduce myself. So, my name is Gewian. That's pronounced 2 letters at a time, G-W-E-N.
It looks like the
And,
is locked. There should be a key somewhere in the
like I said, I am a mechanical engineer. I currently work in hydraulic design. I don't know how much I want to say about my job. I don't think they'd appreciate me talking about it. Hello, big boy. Oh, he's already dead. You're not. Get him in the ankles. Oh, you weren't dead. I was right. Nice. I went to school at Gonzaga University. That's one of the things I need to work on. I need to stop saying The other thing is I make a kind of a cheek-sucking sound, like, and I'm gonna try to stop doing that, because when I was listening back to it, that really annoyed the hell out of me, and I imagine it annoys the hell out of you. Other things will come in time. Ooh, that we're gonna talk about that today, hopefully. Along with this, if this is where you get the kinetic module. I have some ambitions for things in the future, including a co-host. Will help me fill dead time when I do things like concentrate on shooting. Somebody else can talk and give me something to talk about when I'm done doing it. That also just will improve with practice. Oh boy. Okay, I need to back up and reload. Bad boy. I also didn't talk about the plasma cutter here enough. There's an achievement for doing the whole game with the plasma cutter, and it is A, very possible, and B, very fun. But I don't think I'll be doing that just for mixing up the gameplay elements of this game, because otherwise it'll just be a lot of the same tactics. Shooting legs out, shooting arms off, and that'll get boring. On the other hand, I will want to be able to upgrade. Ooh, my inventory's full. Nice. Upgrade some weapons to the point where they'll actually be helpful at the end of the game. So I won't be using every gun, and I'll be giving some advice based on which guns are good and not. In this game, the first one, full auto weapons tend to be pretty poor. Slow shooting, accurate weapons tend to be good. I'm assuming you're lying. Yep, he's faking it. There were probably better ways of testing that, but I was pretty sure he was faking. In the third game, full auto weapons tend to be better, but the third game is also kind of the least fun. This game did a lot of things really well that Resident Evil 4 also did really well. And it became a lot of the things that Resident Evil hasn't been since then. It's just the right amount of... Did I just get the kinetic thing? Nope. And I'm not gonna read this for your sake. I have a feeling we're gonna get the kinetic module, but I don't really know what's going on. Here we go. The third game, the item the weapon customization was cool, but in the end, it ended up unbalancing the mechanics of the game. No, I thought that was guaranteed items from guys you killed if you stomped them. Where am I going? I came upstairs too early, apparently. I ended up unbalancing the game. The beauty of this first and second game is there's something like 8 weapons. I don't think you're dead yet. You are. And therefore the balance of the game is really quite superb. Yeah, the third game, the branching paths makes it. Okay, it's telling me to go in there, but the door's locked. Oh, I apparently got a key card upstairs. That makes sense. Okay, in part 2, I said that power nodes are the most important collectible, and I think we're about to be able to know why. It's due to this thing. This thing is telling us about it. So power nodes are the key component towards upgrading your gear. So we're gonna get into that. I'll show it this first time, depending on whether I get my editing situation up and running. I might cut out future deliberations. Okay, I definitely want damage. Capacity, I tend to be a compulsive reloader, so if I can avoid doing those nodes, I might, but I only have one other node, so let's see. Air's not that helpful. Stasis, it's like I said, I don't use it in combat very often. Let's do air just cause. Oh, I just totally broke one of the cardinal rules of power nodes, which is always keep one. We'll see if I regret that later.
That's it, Isaac. Take the board back to tram control and slot it into the computer.
Hello, big boy.
Get the tram system back online.
Alright, let's see if I can get far enough away that won't hurt me. Those barrels explode, as you might have guessed. I was thinking we might get the kinetic module because you can pick them up and throw them later, but it doesn't appear that is the case. So yeah, like I said, you want to keep one power node available in between. Ooh, you clever bugger. I did not see that coming. Luckily he's backed off of me before attacking me, because I would have been in bad shape. I've probably continued to neglect my introduction. My real name is Carl. I grew up in Portland, Oregon. Went to Gonzaga University for my undergrad and UW for my master's in aeronautical engineering. Gaming has been a lifelong passion. And I've just decided to make a little more out of it, even if nobody ends up watching me. It'll be nice to get something a little more out of it, something a little more productive. Shadows. That was very rude. I am a little frightened now. Why are these blast doors down? Oh, they're fine. So I think that's a store. Is it gonna let me use it? There it goes.
Tram control computer now online.
Or is that still not a store? That's the tram control? Ah, come on. I want to use a store. I've got stuff to sell. I probably should have dropped my my other health item in favor of the double health item. But it's like I said, we're not hurting yet. This is
tram arriving at flight deck station.
Still in the early stage of the game, where it's teaching people who don't know how to play what's going on.
Good work.
Strange. The quarantine just lifted.
Whatever was in the flight lounge must have left. That's lucky for us.
Yeah,
Isaac, get
Is
back
it
to
lucky,
Kelly on him.
or did you lure it away?
Find out what we can from the bridge and meet you there.
If we live that long, you're out of your league, Hammond. This is suicide. We're going to
Your
die
lack
out
of
here.
confidence in me is duly noted, Miss Daniels. But I have a mission to complete, and that's exactly what I am going to do, with or without you. Do we understand each other?
Just get us out of here alive.
God, she is such a serious bitch. So this is the room we picked up the plasma cutter in the first place. Poor guy. I'm gonna have to stomp you. For the sake of the future. And here's that elevator that we first got attacked in. So this is about the part of the game where I forget what's going on. Which will just make more genuine reactions from me. Always good. Oh, that's a bad guy. Just gonna walk away, huh? I don't know if I mentioned this. The vents is where they often come from. I don't remember if you can come back here later. There we go. Like, oh, no, you're going into the vents. I suppose that's introducing the fact that they can come out of the vents a little more clearly. Oh, no, no. You're doing some funky stuff with your head. Maybe they're locking the door so that the enemies can attack me? They're gonna let me go through after I kill all these guys? Alright, humor me for a second. I'm gonna check this door one more time. I could have sworn you go through there. I forget. I think you might come back here later in the game. I know you come back to this room. So maybe I just have to have the presence of mind to take a detour.
Isaac, we made it to the bridge.
Oh, good for you.
It's a nightmare up here. No survivors. We're going to try to get to the command computer.
Has anybody seen any survivors? 'Cause seriously. Alright, I'm gonna do a precautionary save. I suppose I might introduce a concept of gaming that I don't see anybody talk about. So here's my main file. And this is my duplicate. I always alternate save files because if something goes wrong in your primary file, you can always fall back to your secondary file. You'll have to replay, you know, however long it is in between saves, but I mean, this game isn't one that really is very glitchy. You don't have a lot of risk of losing information. Really? Not gonna break? Okay. That's not acceptable. Okay, here. Now we can do what I was talking about, where we drop one of those puppies and take one of those. This game doesn't glitch out very often. It's not really a high risk. Okay. Noises. I generally think these guys are harder than the standard necromorphs. Alright, I'm gonna take the easy road out on this one. Use a little stasis. I don't remember. I think I probably already talked about this. I don't remember if stasis automatically refills, or maybe that's a perk of a higher suit later on, but that's definitely a thing in the second game. Alright, I do not remember why we're returning here. Did you tell us to do this? He probably told us to do this. Oh, hello. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Time to get off. Oh, big explode. Okay. Not leaving on that ship. Nope. I probably don't even have the luxury of being like, well, shit, there goes my shuttle. It's probably gonna make me go straight into the fight. Yup.
Collision detected in the main hangar bay. Emergency crews have been notified.
It worked. That was pretty good shooting, if I do say so. followed immediately by a miss. Alright. So like I said, I don't like these guys. And I've got spare stasis.
What the hell is happening down there? What happened to the shuttle?
That was our ride home.
Shuttle went bye-bye.
The only way off the ship.
So,
No, Hammond! This
there's
changes
Peng.
everything.
We'll come back for Peng.
Just let me think. Can you access the command computer?
It's no good. There's an executive lockdown of all primary systems. Without the captain's authorization, I can't access them.
Well, where's the captain?
Yeah, let's find the captain.
Here he is. Captain Benjamin Matthias. Location, med lab. Status, deceased.
What? How?
It seems like it would
I can't
automatically
access that information. Find the captain and
pass.
you'll find his rig. With his authorization codes, I can crack the
authorization.
computer wide
Damn it.
from one
Isaac,
officer to the
I'm
next,
sending the tram back to your location.
so that there's always an alive person with authorization.
As fast as you can.
open. What was that?
Run away! Okay, I think that's going to be part 3. Thanks for watching, folks, and I'll see you in part 4.